Hi everyone, welcome back. Miss Universe preliminaries. I hope all of you guys watched. I am so eager to chat with you to see what you guys all think about the pageant, the stage, everything. I want the tea. I want everybody involved in this discussion. I want to know your thoughts. I have a ton of thoughts. So for those of you that don't know me quickly, because I have some newbies, my name's Aj. I was at Miss Universe 2012 representing Canada, and now I'm just here living my life, talking with all you fine people. So let's get into it. Okay, so first and foremost, let's talk about the stage. I don't know about what you guys thought. I did not like the stage. I really didn't like that backdrop. I thought it really impeded on the colors, especially when it came to the gowns. I just thought that the backdrop was just not, I hope that that's just for preliminary, and perhaps there's another stage for the actual show. I know a few years ago in Vegas, they had a different stage for preliminaries, albeit it was in like the hallway of the hotel. But it was different than the actual telecasted stage. Let's hope. That is my personal opinion. And actually, you know what I'll say is this is all just my opinions. I'm just a girl from Canada. These are just my opinions. Everybody has theirs. These are mine. And so, that's just, I wanted to make sure I said that before I continue. Okay, so let's talk about the stage. I wasn't a fan of the stage. I thought it was very small. I just thought that it wasn't as extravagant as some of the other stages. I will say my favorite Miss Universe stage to this day, I wish I could walk on it. And actually, pretty much my favorite production to this day at Miss Universe was Miss Universe 2003 when Miss Universe Dominican Republic won Amelia Vega. Beautiful. I loved the entertainment. I loved the stage. I liked the dancing. I just thought it was so extravagant. It was just, I just loved it so much. So let me know what you guys think of that pageant. The hosts were fine. I did notice they made a couple mistakes. I kind of felt bad for Finland, but it happens. That's just what it comes with a live show. You guys, we can't be perfect, so that's fine. The judges, I love Wendy Fitzwilliam. I was just talking to Alexander on here about Wendy Fitzwilliam. I love her. I'm so happy that she's a judge. Great. I didn't really know anybody else except for Olivia Jordan, who was Miss USA, and then she was first runner-up at Miss Universe, I think her year, I believe. Or in the top 3 at least. Maybe she wasn't first runner-up, but she was in the top 3. I still don't know why they consistently want to choose women. It's just not a great representation, in my opinion, of society. Miss Universe is not just talking to women. Yes, she is 100% a mentor to women. There be somebody that both women and girls look up to, hands down. However, she will be doing events with a ton of different people from all sorts of walks of life. And so I think that the judging panel should reflect a sample size of the population of the people that she's going to be interacting with. I don't know, just my 2 cents, but that's what I think. Okay, so we talked about stage, we talked about hosts. The music. One of my comments actually when I was watching the show was I just wish that they changed up the music a little bit per group. I can understand why they didn't, because I do know that some contestants could complain and be like, well, why did they get this great music and why did I get this slow one? So I see why they did it for fairness, but it did make it kind of like monotonous. But I understand it. I wish they kind of changed it up a bit, but I understand why they did it. I loved how quick it was. Like, it wasn't all this random talking about nonsense. It was like, swimsuit, here they are. Evening gown, here they are. Loved it. I am not into this a whole bunch of random talking and nonsense that really doesn't showcase, in my opinion, a lot of the girls. And most of these contestants, this is their first time walking on the stage, so give them their time and moment. Don't cut it short for, advertisements. But I know that it pays the bills too, but you know what I mean. Okay. So let me get into it really quickly. And as I get into it, I'll also make other comments as well. Okay. So Opening, I strongly dislike their opening outfits. I just don't like it. I just think it looks really old school pageantry. I don't think it's modern at all. And I think some girls got okay ones of the lot and some girls didn't. I don't know. I know for me it was like first come first serve. Like you picked, if you were one of the first girls there, they all were on hangers and you picked one that you liked. I don't know if it's like that this year. I don't know if they gave it to them. If they gave it to them, I don't know if that was totally unfair. I think Columbia liked Columbia's out of like all of them, I think. Yeah, I wasn't really a huge fan of the opening number outfit. Second, I understand a lot of the time people are like, why are they screaming into the microphone? But you don't understand, like, it can be really loud in that auditorium. So you almost kind of scream just to make sure that you're heard and noticed. But you don't need to, the theatrics of it. It's not necessary. It's like, all like, like it's, I don't know. It's just me. It just, I don't love it. I'm sure a lot of people do. Not for me. Again, it's my opinion. It's my taste. Okay, so for the opening, who stood up to me in the opening? I got shivers when I saw Puerto Rico. I literally wrote, got shivers with Puerto Rico. Loved her. South Africa, I just wrote big wow. Like, she was just, okay, I'm just gonna forewarn you, she was a wow for me this whole competition and preliminary. She came hard and she gunned for every single one of them and she made her stance. Here I am. So South Africa, good for you. But yeah, she was a wow in the openings. USA, I got shivers as well. I thought she did great. Love Vietnam. And Costa Rica, I loved her with the sign language. Loved Costa Rica with the sign language. So those were my favorite standouts. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to go through who I liked in the preliminary by group. And then I will do my first group winners if I was going to do like a top 3 to 5. Not every group do I have a top 5 because I don't think there was a top 5 in every group. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay, for swimsuit group 1, I liked Armenia. Angola I liked. Aruba was a big yes for me. Australia was good. She's on my maybe list. Bahrain, I wish when she, put up the cape, I could read her message. And on that note, with regards to the capes. Okay, so like the idea in theory, but you couldn't read it. It was too quick most of the time or see it. So to me, it's like what you guys are trying to do, I don't think it was done. Like Bahrain, for example, I wanted to read her message, but I mean, the girls don't want their backs to the audience. Like that's not what they came there for, right? I think it would have been more impactful in a different way. Maybe if the judges, or sorry, not the judges, maybe if the hosts said the message instead of on the cape. I don't know, but I just don't think it did what they were trying to do. Cool idea. Execution, I'm not so sure. Belize, all I thought was she looked very classy. There was no theatrics with her. She just came and she was very classy and I liked that. I did notice that there were a lot of one pieces, which I thought was very interesting. I think it's great. I mean, Miss Universe last year, I think, won in a one piece. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So I think it's fine. I mean, everybody knows that your body's fine, okay? So my first group winner was Aruba. My runner-up was Angola, and my third was Australia. Group 2. So I really liked Colombia, a lot of personality. Canada, I thought, had a solid, fine performance. Cayman, loved the rap. I think you noticed it. Love Chile's rap. Seems like she also was having so much fun. Colombia, I just have a big yas. I just really like Costa Rica. Like she was one of the girls on my list before they came. Like just for she was one of the girls on my list just by looking at the photos on the website. She was then kind of more my dark horse, but I really liked her. Yes. I said for Curacao, love how she shook her hair. Like I just thought you could notice her. She's still at the back, but it just drew your attention right back at her. I just loved her. Dominican Republic, I really like. She reminds me of Amelia Vega. And I really like Ecuador. So my winner in this round was Curacao, of course. Number 2 for me was Colombia. Number 3 was Dominican Republic. And number 4 was Ecuador. Okay, for swimsuit, group 3. Germany was good. I am such a huge fan of Ghana, but I just thought her performance was okay. I just really wanted to see a little bit more energy from her. Haiti, I just thought looked extremely sexy. I was like, okay, girl, Victoria's Secret, who are you? So I thought she looked sexy. Ison looked really pretty. I liked the curly hair, but it just was very apparent to me how young she was. Like, I didn't even know her age at the time, and I was like, she just looks young. Love India. And I loved Italy. I didn't love that she put her hand on her waist. It just kind of looked a little awkward for me. So I wouldn't have done that, but I really liked Italy. So in this run, I would say Italy was my winner. I would say number 2, Haiti. Number 3, India. Yeah, okay. So group number 4, swimsuit. I have a big WOOOOW, Jamaica, gorge. Jamaica, she could win. She stole that. Like everybody else, I was like, okay, Jamaica's here. She has a ribbon. So I have wow, Jamaica, gorge. Lebanon, I thought she was really pretty. Malaysia, I put super cute. I really liked Malaysia. Actually didn't really mind Malta. I thought, she was slow and elegant. I was like, take your time, girl. This is your moment. Like, do not let them rush you off that stage. So I noticed her. Mauritius was beautiful. And Mexico, she came. So my winner, actually, in this round was Mexico. I thought Mexico won this round. Jamaica's my number 2, and actually Mauritius is my number 3. So number 5 in swimsuit, group number 5, I thought Panama had a very solid performance. I really like Paraguay. I really like her. Peru, stunning, but I just wanted a bit more from her. I'm not sure what that was, but I just really thought she was gonna come here. Like, I've seen her walk in some of these videos. I just thought there'd be a little bit more, but I like her. Philippines, I mean, we all know she's gonna make it. She's just beautiful, solid performance. She's great. Loved her performance here. I really like Portugal. I put her in as my dark horse, and she like flipped her hair. I really like her. I really hope she makes it. I'm a fan of Portugal. I just think she's so cute. Puerto Rico, insane. Like, just gorgeous. Like, just with the whole like hair thing, beautiful, solid performance. She came. You know what? She's the favorite, and she showed us why she's the favorite in every instance. You know how sometimes there's favorites and then they come and you're like, wah, wah. She came. So Puerto Rico was my winner. Number 2 actually was Portugal, and number 3 was Philippines, and number 4 was Peru for me here. Number 6, Slovak. I just think she has a very pretty face. South Africa, I mean, I have no words. From here on out, I was like, hey, now it's South Africa's the winner. Like, I'm like, just so great. Thailand, just a very solid performance. I loved USA. I loved the color of her wrap. You really noticed it. And quite honestly, she looks amazing. I thought she looked better here than at Miss USA, to be quite honest. So for me, it's a tie between South Africa and USA. And then it would go Vietnam and then Venezuela. Oh, Venezuela I really liked as well. And I thought she had a great performance. So that is my wrap up of my swim preliminaries. Okay, gowns. I'm going quick because I don't want this to be like a half an hour video. You're welcome. Okay, so gowns, group 1. Again, I thought that the backdrop did not do any of the gowns justice. I wish it was a different backdrop where you can really get the true representation of the gowns. What I will say is every gown to me looked very similar, but I wonder in color and in cut and in a lot of different things. But again, I wonder if it's the background that maybe made it look like that. I don't know. But here's my thoughts on the gowns. So group 1, I liked Angola. Pretty girl, pretty dress. Love Aruba. However, I thought the cape overpowered her a bit. But I was watching and I thought, especially when in the group, I was like, but you know what? Everybody else's gowns look so similar. It really made her stand out. So for that reason, I liked it. I loved Belgium's dress. Bolivia again has a gorgeous face, okay dress. And my top 2 winners here was Angola and Aruba. Group number 2. Cambodia, it was an interesting dress, but gorgeous face. Chile, I just didn't like her presentation. I just thought that the hair and the dress made her look old. I just thought it wasn't the right move for me on Chile's part, so it's too bad. Colombia, I loved her dress. I love her face. Her hair was matte to me. Sorry, but I thought she had a great performance though. Curacao, wow, stunning. She's just consistent. She came, she kind of looks like Wonder Woman, that Gal Gadot. I always say Colombia looks like somebody. Or sorry, Curacao. Yeah, great performance. I really like Dominican Republic. I wasn't a big fan of her dress, but I really liked her. Ecuador just looked gorgeous. Costa Rica was amazing. So my winner is Costa Rica, Curacao, Colombia, and Ecuador for this round, group 2. Group 3, France, gorgeous dress, and I love her hair. I like Germany, and her dress looked effervescent. I thought it looked different than some of the others. I really liked her. And Ghana, I loved her dress, but it was just okay. I just wish it was something that just really stood out in contrast to her skin. But it was a gorgeous dress, and she had a solid performance, so I can't wrong her for that. I like Haiti. You know what? She surprised me, Haiti, this competition. India was absolutely great. I loved it. I loved what she presented. Italy, I liked the dress. It was okay to me. It was just a little, but the color's what it stood out. I think this year the bold colors, was a really good decision by some of the countries, because a lot of the countries, again, had very similar dresses, so you just notice them. So, yeah. So in this round, only 2 for me, and it was Italy and India. That were my 2 faves. Jamaica in group 4 looked classy and amazing. Just loved her. Just absolutely love this girl. Kosovo, I liked her dress. Laos, beautiful, and I liked her dress. I like Malaysia. Malta, again, solid performance. I thought she again was a surprise for me. I just put wow to Mexico. Just yes, good job, Mexico. And she honestly just looks like she's just having so much fun on there, which is really what it's all about. And it doesn't look forced. So I really liked Mexico's performance. Nepal is just super cute. So my winners in group 4 was Mexico was number 1, Jamaica number 2, and Nepal number 3. So group 5, Panama, I just loved her dress. Peru was gorgeous. Dress is okay, but again, she stood out. I think it was the shoes that maybe, but the dress was fine. It was a good dress, and she stood out. Solid performance. Philippines, yeah, dress was fine to me. I thought Philippines, her performance was great. She had a solid performance. I just really like Portugal. I'm going to say that again. And I love Puerto Rico. So for me, the winner was Puerto Rico. I put Peru in here because I thought she did good. And then I have Philippines and I have Portugal. So 4 girls in that group that I love. And then final group, I have South Africa. I loved her hair up. I loved her dress. It kind of looked almost a little cultural. I loved it. I said, wow, Thailand. I thought her dress was great. I don't know what this is saying. For USA, I thought it was a really cool dress, and she did really look beautiful. Vietnam, just super cute. Or am I trying to say Venezuela? I don't know. Oh, Venezuela, I just think is super cute. But I just didn't really like her dress, but her face was cute. So in this group, my favorites was South Africa, USA, and Venezuela. Okay, so now I'm going to talk to you about who my top 15 are. I didn't have a top 20 because honestly, it was hard to make a top 15. I really thought that some girls came and you really noticed them, and then everybody kind of to me was kind of the same. So it was hard for me to make a top 15. Quite frankly, I just wanted to make a top 10, but I put some more girls in there. So I don't have a top 20, and then I'm going to give you my final 5 or 6. So my finals is Curacao, Aruba, Jamaica, USA, Costa Rica, Puerto Rico, Mexico, South Africa, Peru, Philippines, Vietnam, Colombia, India, Italy, Angola, and Portugal. And then I have Venezuela as like an outlier. Like I think she could, make it as well. Okay, so my top 10 from the top 15, and let's just go by preliminary. Again, I don't know what happened in the interview, and this was hard because there's some outliers there too. Is Curacao, Puerto Rico, South Africa, Jamaica, USA, Mexico, Peru, Aruba, Philippines, and Colombia. That's my top 10. Now, if I was going to make a top 5 based on yesterday's performance, here's my top 5. Curacao, Mexico, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, South Africa. Right there, I would put Aruba, USA. Basically, any of the top 10, in my opinion, could win. I think there were some solid performances from some of these girls. I'm so excited to see who wins Miss Universe, and I'm eager to hear your guys' opinion, if you guys agree, disagree, and who you guys think will win or be top 5, top 10, top 15. Yeah, and so again, I will do a recording after I watch the show and let you know my thoughts and opinions, and I guess get ready for a new Miss Universe. And yeah, I guess I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe, like this page, like this channel, all of the things, but I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.